Happy Tuesday Eve. Done? Kinda tired? Think it's because I ate too much? Best believe I'm about to pick something else up though. If my boss don't feel like meeting me at the gas station to take this pickup back, I'm gonna do laundry. If he does, I'll put laundry off till tomorrow. I need a nap. I don't even take naps, but I need a nap. Oh, there was something I wanted to clarify about the last episode. Oh, a couple episodes back, I was talking about how I got scammed and catfished or whatever on the dating apps. There's the lady the journalist that went and spent time with the cartel and the Jamaican scam artists. Her name is Mariana Van Zeller, and her show was on, I forget which, it was on the regular TV. You could probably find it somewhere, but she just got in bed with these bad things, and they let her in because she was legit. She got some balls on her. I'd never do the shit she does. But I found this thing explaining all the shit they were doing, and it was okay, here's a list right here. It says Jamaican dating scams, common formats. Initial contact. Romance scams are a widely used tactic to target victims on dating sites. I'm just gonna open the fucking thing here. And I was looking at this, I was like, oh my god, they got me. This is definitely what happened. Romance scams. Let me start over here. Jamaica is a home to millions and a travel destination to many. And while it may seem like it is all sunshine, rainbows, and beautiful beaches, there are quite a few elaborate scams that originate from Jamaica. Romance scammers have been around for many years, but with technology getting more advanced, son of a... Every day, and what seems like a never-ending amount of methods used by romance scammers, we have decided to create a help guide to help you combat this. Within this guide, you'll discover the most popular Jamaican dating scams used by scammers. This help guide will feature ways that... Alright, romance scams are a widely used tactic to target victims on dating sites. Unfortunately, this can sometimes be hard to detect. So let's go over one of the most popular online dating scams that originates out of Jamaica. This scam will begin with you being contacted online on either a social media platform or an online dating site. Aside from the fact that this person lives in Jamaica, nothing will be unordinary? What? Continue chatting. Jamaica isn't usually a widely known location for scams, so sometimes people are less concerned when receiving a message. Well, this isn't what happened to me. Quickly develop strong feelings. Okay, so that happened. Money mules. Next scam will begin. This person will explain that they may have some sort of restrictions in Jamaica that prevents him from running business properly. He will then ask you if you could receive the money for him. What? Never did that. Different names, never had that. The Cash App name was funky. I believe it's still in my shit. I'm gonna find it, freaking find it and say it and warn y'all. This shit ruined my day for about a month. Does that make sense? I'm gonna pay $10. It is DERZ. Yeah, DERZ. The thing is DERZ Money 18. There's money in here from a freaking idiot. From a broken-hearted idiot. From a heartbroken lonely, horny idiot. There's money in here from him. So that was a thing. There's money 18. Watch out for that shit. Undoubtedly the most popular online dating scam used across the world. The scam will run your bank account dry very quickly. How it starts out is that you will initially receive a friend request on social media or match with this person on an online dating site. They fall in love at warp speed. Once you both begin chatting with one another, the scammer will start to quickly mention that he has fallen in love with you. Beware, as this is an outright lie. He is only trying to build intimate rapport with you in order to build trust. Sudden emergency. After your trust has been gained and you are more vulnerable due to the so-called romance spell he has placed on you, the scammer will begin mentioning various financial troubles, such as that he has lost his job. For example, after a few days, he will state that he has an emergency ordeal of some sort, like a life-saving surgery for a family member. Victim sends money. She did ask me for more about, I think it was to get her car fixed or some shit. So at first it was the internet's gonna run out, and then it was to get the car fixed. That's when I stopped talking. I was like, this is not right. In shock, the victim sends money. In shock and wanting to help the person they've grown feelings for, the victim sends the money with little to no hesitation, and the scammer... No, I remember what it is now. She wanted to go to New York for a modeling competition and needed like $3,000. That's what it was. And she was like, I needed like 5, and I had all my friends pitched in, and I still needed like 3, maybe it was like 1,500 or some shit. It was a ridiculous amount. Okay, that's what it was. If allowed, the scammer will continue this for an infinite amount of time, at least until the victim notices something suspicious. Research completed. This particular scam has continued for years until the victim finally took the initiative to research this person, which is why it's very important to take the necessary precautions when online dating. That especially holds true when the other person is a foreigner. Okay, mine was different. Mine was, this person said they lived in Frankfurt. So, but I am sick of every day I get a new profile, Facebook friend request from somebody that's not, there's zero, oh, and Instagram, there's 0 posts, there's 0 following, they just like have followers, because some idiots are like, oh, look at the profile picture, I'll follow that. And then on Facebook, it's like, updated their profile picture like 15 minutes ago, and that's all there is. I'm like, fuck this. How can you tell a romance scam? So I got romance scammed, for sure, without a doubt. And she only wanted to talk on, so I met her on Plentyfish, and she only wanted to talk on WhatsApp. And I got rid of that shit. Damn, bro, I got freaking scammed. If you scam me, I will find you and I will kill you. That's not what I didn't say that. I'm just reading a meme, and then what's his name? Liam Neeson's the meme. It says, if you scam me, I will find you and I will kill you. I didn't even feel that way. I just felt gypped. I felt like an idiot. I felt like I deserved what I got. That's what I felt. I didn't feel anger. I felt like, you fucking idiot. Anywho, that did happen to me. It's been a good day. Haven't had any cravings yet. But like I said, I think it might be because I've had all the food and drinks I wanted. I occasionally talk to myself a lot. So, all I'm saying is if I'm half a mental patient, I'd like a disability check, you know? Because how do you even go about proving that? I could just keep talking to myself with no microphone, and they were like, he's crazy. Like, there's this, I can't even say it. I'll put it like this. I've come across people in the real life that talk to themselves, and to the point where you think they're talking to you. You look at them and they're not looking at you, and they're saying nothing that has to do with anything about the situation you're both currently in. It's about, like, hammering on a roof and lightning was striking. Just random shit. Also, I wanted to mention, I was talking about cutting the ex-wife's grass yesterday. She was like, you sure you don't want me to, this is the third time I've done it. She's like, you don't want me to pay you? You sure? Like, there's nothing, how about I just take $20 off of daycare? I'm like, nah, don't even worry about it. Because if I do, then I can't say for the podcast. I'm coming up with, material for the podcast. And I was like, I want to say I've become more of a cuck now that I'm single than I was when I was married. She's like, what is cuck? How come you say cuck? When did you start saying that? Or who did you hear that from? And I was like, I heard it when everybody else heard it. Like, it was a thing. It wasn't a thing. I didn't know anything, and then it was a thing. And it was like, oh, I'm exhibiting cuck-like behavior by cutting your grass for no reason. I was like, I kept telling myself, I'm doing this for my son, because he plays in the grass, and I don't want the grass to be too tall, and then a freaking snake gets his ass, because daddy didn't cut the grass. And also, there's points I'm like, tell your freaking boyfriend cut the goddamn grass. But then I think to myself, I don't want my son to watch his little freaking geeky twinkie cutting the grass, and then, my son's out there like, look at that, there's a guy cutting the grass, and he thinks that's what a guy is. That's what a man is. Fuck that, dude. I'll be out there. Boy, this is what it looks like. I was a professional. I was paid to do this shit for years. You know what I'm saying? This how you cut the grass, kid. Give me that weed eater. I'll be knocking shit. I've been knocking shit down. Damn, dude. I feel bad for my boss. I'm just now, like, barely getting close to the parkway he's on. And he said he was just on it, like, 15 minutes ago. I don't know. It's shitty, though. It's like, either I can go all the way back to the station and spend like a 30-minute drive, depending on traffic, or you can wait for me for like 15-20 minutes. I don't know what's better to do, I prefer to not have to go all the way back, but I also don't want him to fucking wait for me. I think I've had it bad. I've had 8 days off since July 13th, 2020, right? This motherfucker's been there every day. Sorry for cussing. But yeah, some of these people, man, I'm like, Jesus Christ. Every day they're in there. And that's fine, I get it. It's like, what? Like some of the higher ups, all they gotta do is sit there and make sure shit is going smooth in the office and the air conditioning. Every once in a while they might give us a meeting. But my direct manager, boss, the person I'm directly go to, is there every day. And he's out here delivering with us every day. If he's lucky, everybody shows up, nobody calls in, and there's few, so you don't have to like help anybody out. Other than that, he's here every day, in and out with us. Props, mad respect. You guys are savage. My whole damn squad's savage. That's why we're number one always. And I'm bragging, fuck it. Sorry for cussing, but I am bragging. We are number one in the delivery associates field. Our company is number one. I have no affiliation with owning it, but I am affiliated as probably one of the top our company has. I take pride in that shit. I think that's like an American thing. Because if I was in Italy, I'd be working 4 hours a day, spending the rest of the time with my family on my farm. And that is what I'd be doing, for sure. I'd go work in a mechanic shop somewhere. 4 hours a day. Benziano needs his car repaired. I put 4 tires on, change the oil, maybe change the brake pads, check them at least. That takes 2 hours. Then I'll check paisanos. And then on the way home, I'll stop, pick up a pizza from Pazos. Pizza from Pizza Pie from Pazos. You got a big pizza pie, the way that booty rolling round and round. Booty keep bumping, titties just bouncing up and down. You got that big pizza pie. That's not even how it goes. Damn, that's not the words. Oh, when the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore. That's the song I was thinking of. Anyway. Yeah, I was talking about my babysitters earlier. The one I threw the fucking bucket at her son. I definitely got some childhood trauma from that shit. From her daughter smacking me. For sure. And that kid was a damn... You gotta keep your eye on these people. These people that look like seat sniffers. You gotta keep your eye on them. It's a pickle. They're up to something. And that's what this kid Dakota was like, I swear to God. Also, I was shitting on his name. Let me shit on my name also. My name's one of the worst names you can have. Cody is a stupid fucking name. Sorry for cussing. It just is. I'm spitting facts right now. Cody's a stupid name. Dakota is a stupid name. Anything with code or coda or Oda is stupid. It sounds like someone saying odor but not knowing English. What is the Oda? That's bad. I can't say that. I take that back. Rewind that. I didn't say that. I don't even know what accent that was. But it didn't sound very politically correct. I can't wait for the construction to be done on this road. Oh, I got the good news. Here's the other thing. The damn eucalyptus I brought yesterday, or found yesterday, I brought it home, that I thought it needed C batteries, it really did. That's the other thing I forgot I got yesterday at the Kroger. I got D batteries, and they freaking work. The damn thing works. I'm hype. I'm gonna try it out. I'm really hype, actually. I'm really excited to try that shit. Get in shape. Shout out to homie at underscore weirdness. I mean, at original underscore weirdness. I was talking about how I'm being congested, and she's like, maybe you're congested from all the fast food. And I'm like, damn, you're right. I might be like that. I know this shit causes inflammation, and if it causes inflammation, why wouldn't it inflame my nostril shits? The shit behind my nostrils. Whatever those things are behind my nose. $20 CBD infused candles. 2 of them. They smell phenomenal. I think I talked about those already. They smell real. No, I forgot to talk about them. I was talking about the damn Febreze auto squirts. I forgot to mention the candles. I got CBD infused. Never seen them before. 2 different flavors. They're fucking... I took them up to the register because there was no price. There was 0 price tags around these candles. There's a little stand in the middle of the aisles. And there was no price. I took it to the thing, and I left them for last because I was like, I'm going to see how much these are. I scanned one. It was like 19 and some change. I was like, holy shit. The ones I normally get are like between 8 and 12 bucks. So I was like, oh, that's a lot of money to spend on a candle. But then I got it, and I was like, here's this one. This one smells phenomenal too. I couldn't pick between which one I wanted to get. Like, which one was imperative that I get right now. I said, fuck. And I just got both of them. because I wanted to see what they both smelled like burning at the same time. They were both smelled really good. I forget what they are, but I'll figure it out when I get to the when I get home, and I'll write that shit down for tomorrow. I'm excited to get home and take a shower, take a nap. I'm gonna wake up. Everything's all organized now. Got everything in order. I'm gonna try to get that workout in, the freaking 100. I was supposed to do it last night, but I ended up hanging out with my kid at her place all night. If we would have stayed at my place, I would have put the cartoons on and been working out with him there, so he could like watch cartoons. He was entertained, and he could be like, I want to try that, because he sees shit and he starts doing it. Like, I do push-ups on this little push-up thing I got, the perfect whatever, and he'll go down and do it. I got weights. I do my dumbbells, my curls with the 20s or the 30s, and he picks up. I got him a little not a 5. I got him a 3-pound weight, and he picks that up and starts doing it. I go, and he makes the same noise. It's the cutest shit. He just be making noises. Like, I think that's why. I really feel it. I think this goes along with my dad's 40 years older than, or 20 years older than the average 20-year-old's dad, and that's why my body feels the way it does. Because I felt like I'm in my 40s, or I've been in my 40s since I was 17. Like, my shit hurts sometimes. It might just be because I'm overweight, and I've been overweight since I was 17, but when I did lose weight and I got down to 175, I didn't feel any different. Just felt a little bit lighter, but I still felt old as shit in the mornings. Still made old people noises. Yeah, so I've decided I'm not doing any more subscription shit for dating sites. Done with it. I'm just gonna focus on getting in shape, being a good dad, staying sober. Like, I want to be a good dad. I don't want to be just he was there. I want to be a good freaking dad. Like, I want my kid to, even though I can't live with my son, I want my son to feel like he has both of his parents. You know what I'm saying? And then he can really see mama just messed up. Because if I'm not there, if I'm just occasionally there in his life, then he could be like, you know, whatever she tells him is what he's going to believe. So, I can't let that happen because it's all freaking lies. Anyway, sorry, I got passionate for a second. I'm surprised I didn't cuss, though. Shout out not cussing. Respect. Life's good. Life is good. I got a little bit of this pineapple coconut. I'm surprised I haven't taken a shit or had to yet. I had a whole 3.5 ounces of beef jerky, a breakfast, half a sub from, I ate the whole thing, but it's like a quarter sub. It's like a quarter foot long, so that would be 3 inches? That's not possible. Now this thing's probably right around 4 or 5 inches. So like a third of a foot long. What else? I had if you add both of the 1 liter sodas I had a 2 liter bottle of soda, half Mountain Dew, half Dr. Pepper. I had 1 Mountain Dew thing and 1 Monster Energy drink, Revive thing. and a thing of large fries. I didn't finish it, but I got damn near all the way done with them. And 2 things of ranch. I didn't finish the second cup of ranch. And I only didn't finish it because I didn't start in the morning. I was doing the podcast. I was like, I just start eating them when I get to my destination. So they got cold, and I was just kind of like not eating them. But I'm gonna go to Kroger after I stop to see my boss at Speedway, drop off this package. Go to Kroger. There was 2 things I had to get tonight. Fuck, I forget. And it was like 4 tonight. I was gonna do laundry. I'll save that for when I have to go. Because ideally, when I do laundry, I gotta go to this freaking it's a place called the Warsh House. W-A-R-S-H. And I put the clothes in the washer. If I'm like done, that's what I'll go get something to eat. But if I have like packages to take to the station, I'll put the clothes in the washer, go to the station, drop the packages off, come back and transfer the clothes to the dryer, go to Kroger, spend some time there for about 45 to an hour minutes. 45 minutes to an hour. I want to get checked out. I still feel like I drink every night. I don't know what the fuck is happening with my brain, my speech. I'm only 2 days away from where I was with my ex-wife. Like sobriety-wise. 2 days away. I'm 1 day away. Today's 11. Today is day 11. Once I go to bed tonight, I will have spent 11 days sober. So I got 1 more day and I'll be right where I was. No symptoms of alcoholism. No withdrawals or whatever. No nicotine and alcohol cravings. I feel good. I'm sorry, I'm just like updating the feelings because I'm trying to document how I feel while trying to quit, or actually not trying to quit, freaking quitting the poisons. I wish it didn't take forever to feel symptoms of like feeling better. I do feel like maybe my taste is changing a little bit because the Cajun Mingus beef jerky I got today, it tasted different than it's ever tasted before. So I don't know if maybe the pandemic has just stopped their powder, their Cajun powder. They had to like be stingy with it a little bit because they didn't have enough. I noticed that with their teriyaki one too. Shout out Mingus beef jerky, do better, dog. When the pandemic was like 5 months in, I got a teriyaki bag of beef jerky, and it tasted like shit. It tasted, some of it, maybe I had COVID, but some of them, no, I didn't, because I could taste some of them, and they did, but some of them had zero flavor. So I asked this guy I was delivering to, he had 3 dogs, and I was like, dude, can I give you a dog? Do you want this beef jerky for your dogs? It's nasty. And I told him, I was like, I think they ran out of flavoring for the beef jerky or something, because some of it has it, some of it's not there at all. It's just nasty. And he took it for his dogs. Poor dogs. They probably liked it, nasty sons of guns. I got grabbed today. You know, people that... okay, so there's 2 types of people. There's the people that walk around with their headset, like their cell phone headset, and then there's the people that walk around with their cell phones next to their head. in both cases, nothing's happening on the phone. There's no sound. They're not politely listening to any audio, or just have their phone close to their head. The one with the headset, those people, the only difference is one of them's putting an effort. And I think it's to make them look like they have friends. Like make it themselves look like they have people to talk to, but there's nobody there on the other end. They're just holding the phone to their head. You gotta watch out for those people too. Those are people that they're kind of, I think those people are on the same level as the seat sniffers. And the seat sniffers, you could tell, they're kind of like sharks. If you see a shark, you're like, oh, that's a shark. And the seat sniffer, you're like, that's a seat sniffer. They're easy to point out, you know? But yeah, those people, I haven't come up with a name yet for those people, but they're out there. And I was kind of assaulted by one. That's as far as I'm going to go with that story. I love my job. I wouldn't want anything to happen to it. Anyway, it's been quite the good day. It's still beautiful outside. It's 90 freaking 1 degrees. I thought it was going down. It went to 89, it went to 87, and now it's at 91. That's fun. If I add both of these episodes up today, I got over an hour of material. I was thinking about this 2 days ago when I had 15 episodes. Maybe it was yesterday. It must have been yesterday. Because I'm doing like Day on the Job, the regular episode, and then Off the Clock Thoughts is like, it's still the same. It's Day on the Job, it's just Off the Clock Thoughts. So those are also like, I'm counting those as separate episodes. So like, I've got like 4 of those, but 11 Day on the Job episodes. So I've got like, and each one is at least a half an hour. I've got hours of material out there for my son. I'm hype about that. That's kind of what I'm trying to build, is like an audio diary, audio log. Not only for my son, but for people that, if they want to like research, how did they said this guy did it without going to AA, and he did it without any medication or pharmaceutical products. Yeah, bitches. No, I'm sorry for that word. What I meant is the people that try to sell us perfectly fine healthy people products to make shit easier when it's not a thing. Like the guy, there's this story. Sorry, I'm back to holding the damn thing in my hand, the microphone. I was checking to see how long I was doing. I was at like 31 minutes. The story about the Filipino guy in the rice paddy fields or whatever, and he was like really depressed because he had stepped on a mine or something like earlier in his life, and he lost a leg or both legs or something, and he was really depressed. And they asked him like, how do we help you or whatever? And we're like, Western medicine would have given him medication. His village people came together. I'm not sure, I might be messing this thing up, but his village people came together and got him like a prosthetic limb, and he was much better. He was happier. He was a better he felt better as a human. Like all of his living situation went up in happiness levels. His happiness levels went up because of a prosthetic leg. When like the message is, we don't always need a freaking Band-Aid for a real problem. We need like the problem to be solved. And to know there's people out there that care. And to know that we're not the only ones suffering from the same shit. And when I started noticing, like, I don't know, I think everybody's got their own shit, and everybody's unique and got their own problems, and not everything all adds up to identical. Like, even identical twins don't have the same lives. But in the bigger picture, it's like we're going through shit, And some of it's similar to other people's going through shits. So like my problem with addiction, even though there's things I was addicted to in the past and I just kicked them without any help from anything. Like I was just like, like it was all internal. Like I've had enough of this. Like the damn sleep aids. I've had enough of this. I'm good now. Or the damn hydrocodones or whatever. That was it. That's all I had to do. I've had enough of this. I'm good now. I've had my experience. And that's what I'm trying to point out. Like, you can do that shit. I can. And I'm trying to prove that I can do it with alcohol, with cigarettes. They say is the hardest thing to come off of is nicotine or cigarettes. The hand-to-mouth thing, the smoke coming out of your lungs or whatever. I don't know. I think for me it was hand-to-mouth. I'm always touching my face. There's my mustache, my beard, scratching my forehead. Fixing my hat. I think that's helped. Fixing my hat. Since I've been growing. Oh, that's what I was going to do. I'm going to try to cut my damn hair tonight. So that was one of the objects I was going to buy at Kroger, was a small handheld mirror. That's why I haven't cut it yet. And why I think I might have lost my skill is because I haven't had another mirror to face the other way. So if I were to cut my hairs growing on my neck, I could botch some stuff and not even know it. So I'm going to get a little handheld mirror tonight. There was one more thing I forget. I'll think of it. But yeah, that's what this is. This has been Day on the Job, off the clock thoughts. Thank y'all for listening. Go follow my people. Go listen to Somewhere Over the Rainbow. Go listen to Louis Armstrong, What a Wonderful World. Go listen to Dance with My Father, Luther Vandross. And then when my buddy drops the song, I'm hyped. I've honestly, for the last, I don't know, month and a half, my alarm clock, the sound that plays is my dude's song. And it gets me in the freaking zone to get up and do shit. Whether that be take a shit, look at the news. I don't turn the TV on in the morning. And I don't go straight to my phone. I just reach over to my phone, and as soon as my hand moves the phone, the alarm turns off. So sometimes I'll be waking up, I just wake up, I lay there, jam to the song a little bit, and then go grab it and then go to the bathroom and whatnot. But this song, when he puts it out there, at your boy Go Home Johnny, I'm hyped about this shit. That'll be song of the day it drops. Believe you that. Y'all have an amazing Tuesday night. Thank y'all for tuning in. Bye-bye. Love y'all.